Alright children, I'm just going to auto-post this one because I don't have time to render a video because that takes like an hour and then uploading takes an hour and we're cutting it close with football. So I'm just going to do this video, I'm going to auto-post it and then I'll do a proper one with nice production after the game, and we'll analyze the Dolphins playing the Jets. I don't even know how to comment on the Dolphins at this point. It's been so tragic and all of their numbers still stack up really well. But the problem with the Dolphins is execution and their offensive line. And today is such a huge game. And I was just looking at the numbers and I was just reading how the Dolphins are actually still in it for the playoffs, for like a playoff position, because teams are so horrible. The problem is our division is so hard. We're the AFC East. We're one of the hardest divisions in all of football. So the problem with the Dolphins is, yes, our division. But if you make it through our division, you're pretty much guaranteed a Super Bowl spot. Here's the thing. We're still in it, but our offensive line really needs to hold this week. It really needs to come to something. I'm actually shocked that Dan Campbell hasn't fired Bill Lazar. I'm shocked he's still a coach. I'm shocked he still has a job. I'm just shocked in general. I would have let him go before our defensive coach, but I think it was Kevin Conley. But he's still there. He still has a job. From what I've heard, it's because he's friends with everyone on staff and management. So he still has a job. But it's a big game because if the Dolphins don't win today, this is a in-division game. They're part of Jets are AFC East. So the most important people for the Dolphins to beat are the Bills, the Jets, and the Patriots. We haven't beaten any of those teams, which makes the likelihood of us going into the playoffs horrible. At this point, it's not looking good. We're not winning. We really have to win every game from here on out just to even consider a wild card. But we're lucky that some teams are so horrible. That's why we're still in it. So if the offensive line holds, if we can score, Tannehill's got to score. Tannehill's another one. He has a horrible depth of vision. He really needs to score. He has to learn, 1, 2, throw. 1, 2, get rid of that ball. Because if you don't have an offensive line helping you out, you just got to make plays for yourself. Dan Marino did it for, what, like 20 years? So that's where we're at with our offense. I have no complaints with defense and special teams. They're the only ones out there working. The whole thing comes down to our offense because we don't score. We lose every game because we can't score. I don't know if you've noticed. We can't score, and then our defense is out there overworking, and we can't score. And if you can't score, there is no game. So this is a big game for the Dolphins. They really have got to score. And the defense just needs to keep doing what they're doing. Special teams is fine. I haven't seen a problem with them. Our kicker can kick. But it's all on our offense. It's all on Ryan Tannehill, depth of vision, and our offensive line holding. That's it. That's it. That's all we need to do is hold that line and score. That's it. That's all we need to do. But they make it seem like they're walking, the surface of the moon. That's how complicated and hard the Dolphins make it seem. All right, you guys, so that's it. All we got to do is score. That's all. But I would run the ball more, too. I would utilize more Lamar Miller. I don't understand why it's first and goal, and you're four yards out, and you're throwing the ball. That's bullshit. I would have been running the ball. Run the ball and utilize Lamar Miller more. That's one of the keys to scoring. So, yeah, if the line holds and if we can run the ball more, we'll score. But that's it. Otherwise, I can't tell you because we still have good numbers, which means they have talent on the team, but they're not executing because I stand by the numbers. So, all right, you guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about the Dolphins and who you're cheering for this weekend. To quote the greatest show on earth, live long and prosper. You guys, bye. Poke, poke.